He accused me of cheating while I was making him breakfast. Plate in my hand, he stared at me like I was a stranger, voice cold as he told me he couldn't trust me anymore. My stomach dropped. I hadn't done a thing except rearrange his socks, and suddenly I was the villain? He packed a bag that afternoon, barely looking at me, and walked out, leaving me clutching a spatula and 100 unanswered questions. 2 weeks later, I crashed at my friend's place, alternating between rage and helplessness. I replayed every argument, every weird late-night phone call he'd taken in the hallway, every weekend he had to work. I convinced myself I was just paranoid. Then, a message pinged on my socials, a woman with my ex's eyes and a baby on her hip, asking if I'd ever met him in Dallas. My head spun as I replied, heart pounding out of my chest. She sent photos, him grinning at a birthday party, the baby calling him daddy, her referring to him as her husband. The dates overlapped perfectly with his business trips. Message after message, the lies untangled themselves until I realized I'd been the secret, not her. He'd spent years splitting his life, crafting stories, blaming me for the trust issues he'd sown. I confronted him, expecting anger, but he just shrugged and told me everyone lies. I wanted to scream, but all I felt was empty. All that suspicion he'd poured on me had been a shield, keeping me too busy doubting myself to see the truth. I walked away, not just from him, but from the version of myself that thought love was something to beg for, instead of something I deserved all along.